Ahojte, moje meno je Jakub a vítam pri ďalšom dieli na Gothic 1. V tomto dieli ideme za mágmi ohňa v starom tábore a musíme ich presvedčiť, aby prišli pomôcť mágom vody v tom, aby sa strhla bariéra. Čo až nie je tak dobrý nápad podľa toho, že oni sa majú ako prasiatá v žite. Mágovia ohňa, že o nich postarané v starom tábore, majú sa tam dobre, obsluhuje každý. Takže skrz toto asi nebude veľká pravdepodobnosť, že by nám v tomto pomohli. Ja by som ešte mohol vyspať pred odchodom. Musím ísť po tme, tu bolo niečo aj vidno. Tu bol minulé ten hobby baví, že som sa už nevyspal. Mu tak nevadilo. Takže preto mali sme aj taký ten jemný spoiler na spodku. Kde vyskočila tabula, že 4. kapitola, tak tam bolo napísané Xardas. Každý hráč, ktorý hrá Gothic 1, už pozná túto postavu.
There was a time when I led a very different life. I was one of the best generals of this country. I've spent my whole life fighting for my country. But the nobles didn't like me because the king listened to my advice, and they knew I posed a threat to their dirty business. I hadn't counted on their insidiousness. They used the king's wife to get me. I was blamed for her pointless murder. King Robar had no other choice. The services I had rendered my country saved me from the gallows, but they robbed me of my freedom. One day I'll be free again, then I shall return and take revenge. I shall have my revenge.
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
No a tak už teraz som sa konečne dozvedel, prečo Lee bol senka hodený za bariéru. Že bola na neho hodená špina, že zabil manželku Robara. Preto som chcel v Gothicu 3 vlastne pomstiť tým, že ho zabije. Čakal som, že to bolo niečo vážnejšie. Ale keď je tu človek nevinný, tak to musí byť dosť hnusné. Takže ešte máme teleport do starého tábora. Ja musíme takto running simulátor. Snad dostaneme nejaký. Posledné miesto nám už chýba. Ja sa neviem si predstaviť, ako dopadne táto návšteva. Myslím si, že nejako veľmi kamarádsky. Čo to je výhoda toho, že keď som to hral tak dávno, tak si už nepamätám, o čo tu ide. To je všetko, tieto veci sú pre mňa nové, svojím spôsobom. Hrad by starého to... Čo sa deje? Čo sa deje, sakra, prečo idú po mne? vedieť, čo sa deje. Teraz netuším. No, Milton.
They are all dead, I couldn't help them. I was not there.
Calm down, Milton. What happened?
They killed the magicians of fire, all of them apart from me, and I was close to death as well.
You'd better tell me the whole story from the beginning, one thing after the other.
Okay, keep cool, Milton, keep cool. It all started with the old mine caving in.
The old mine caved in?
Yes, it all happened very fast. Nobody in the mine made it out. The guards blocked the entrance to the mine.
How could the mine cave in?
I have no idea. Some of the diggers who were waiting in front of the entrance said something about a massive earthquake and a huge cloud of dust coming from the tunnel.
Were you there?
Yes, that's where I learned about the cave-in.
What was that you said about the magicians of fire?
I only know that they were killed by the ore barons shortly after the mine caved in. When I returned from our adventure under the Ring of Stone, the guards at the gate suddenly attacked me. They shouted words like traitor and collaborator at me. I had a very narrow escape.
Why would the ore barons want to kill the magicians? It doesn't make sense.
That's right. The guards just didn't give me any opportunity to ask. They drew their swords immediately. Perhaps Diego knows more. He was in the camp when things got worse.
You should hide, far away from here.
No. Diego and I agreed to keep an eye on the two gates and to warn our unsuspecting friends from the other camps. Please talk to Diego.
Where can I find Diego?
He's hiding on the other side of the old camp, near the back gate. Please talk to him.
I met Gorn.
Really? Where?
By the old ruined monastery by the sea. The two of us searched it for treasures.
I'm sure he'll tell me all about it when we meet again.
Lester and I took out the mountain fort.
He told me about it. Apparently, you can be trusted.
Where have the four of you been meeting so far?
Oh, here and there. We meet in a lot of different places. See you later.
Dobre, začalo sa to nejako zvrhne, tak toto som nečakal. Aha. Mám taký blbý pocit, že... sa budú chcieť na mňa vrhnúť aj títo.
Traitor? To think we let a thing like you join the guards. Blah.
Hey, what are you talking about, Fletcher?
You're in with that new camp scum, aren't you?
Hold on.
I guess you must have thought we wouldn't figure it out, huh?
Ho! Hold your horses.
No, you hold on. Hold on to your head, cause you're going to be missing it soon. Die, traitor!
Tak tí moc kamarádsky neboli. Že tí dokopáči si to rozmysleli. Ale čo tak pomiatli? To som proste nečakal. Čakal som, že tí mágovia ohňa budú iba protestovať a nakoniec ešte aj oni prišli o hlavu. Tak nečakaný zvrat, no ale oni ma naháňajú stále. Asi som ich obľúbenec. No Dieko bude vedieť niečo viacej povedať. Ten bol vždycky normálny, ten je taký pošahaný ako vo vnútri. To ešte stále ma naháňajú.
Hey, shh, be quiet.
Hello, Diego. I've already talked to Milton on the...
Okay, so you already know what happened. But did you also hear about the planned raid on the free mine?
How could the old mine cave in?
One of the diggers who survived it told us that they were digging, and they hit an underground river on the bottom level. When the water gushed into the mine, one of the supports broke, and the entire upper section collapsed. Only a handful of people managed to escape from the mine.
Why are the fire mages dead?
That's a long story.
Just tell me about it. It's not the first long story I've had to listen to.
Well then, luckily I was in the ore baron's house when they got the news that the mine had collapsed. Gomez was hopping mad when he heard about the accident, and he was afraid that his position could be at stake.
Of course, who controls the ore controls the colony as well.
That's right. Since he has no source of income anymore, the goods from the outside world won't come in anymore either. Nobody will work for him if he doesn't get another source of income soon.
And that's the reason for the raid on the free mine?
To be honest, that's Gomez's only chance to maintain his power. 2 hours ago, 24 guards set out for the free mine.
That's mad. I need to warn the new camp.
Then you must hurry up. They'll have almost reached the free mine.
But they never get through the fortifications of the new camp.
They don't need to get through them. A few months ago, they found a path that leads over the mountains and right to the free mine, and nobody else knows about it.
I've seen the guards in front of the locked gates.
Stay away from them. They'll attack anybody approaching the camp. They are afraid of somebody avenging the raid on the free mine.
But what happened to the fire mages?
Coristo and the other mages were the only people in the camp to remain rational. They forbade the raid and demanded a settlement with the 2 other camps.
They forbade Gomez to raid the free mine?
Well, yes. Coristo and the others shouldn't have been so self-confident. Gomez didn't trust them anymore and had them perfidiously assassinated.
What are you and Milton going to do now?
We'll stay here for a while to warn some more friends so they don't bump straight into the guards. But you could do us a favor.
Consider it done. Tell me what you want.
Look out for Lester and Gorn. They need to know what happened here. Tell them that the 4 of us will meet at the same place as always.
If I see them before you do, I'll warn them and send them to your meeting point.
Thanks, my friend. You really seem to be an all right guy. Go now. We'll meet again later.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your... Come back soon.
Take care.
Hello?
Can you?
Yes. Your strength has increased a lot. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
Dobroš. Tak máme informovať to sa môžeme teleportnúť. Lestragorn, ako to som nečakal, že budú takéto problémy. A tu už je Gorn.
I'm glad you returned. Something terrible has happened.
Let me guess, the free mine has been assaulted by the guards from the old camp. Nobody saw them coming?
Hang on. How? But of course. You found out about it in the old camp. Gorn arrived here just before you did. What could have caused Gomez to dare to take such an aggressive step? He should be aware that such a heinous act can only provoke war.
The old mine collapsed after water seeped in.
Collapsed? Of course. Then the whole thing makes sense. Gomez has his back to the wall. He's more dangerous than ever. Now that he doesn't have anything left to lose, he'll do anything.
Gomez has had all of the magicians of fire killed.
Had them killed? Why in Beliar's name would he do a thing like that?
They were against the attack on the free mine and opposed Gomez.
Then we're all doomed. Without the other 6 magicians, we'll never be able to control the concentrated power of the massive ore mound. But in spite of that, I thank you for passing this dangerous message on to me.
I have been exiled from the old camp because I have helped you.
You don't belong to the old camp any longer? Then I welcome you to our community.
Does that mean the mercenaries will take me on?
Talk to Lee. He'll see to it. Then come back to me.
When you sent me to the Magicians of Fire, you mentioned there was somebody.
Well, I had hoped we could make it without his help, but the way things are developing...
Who is he?
All right. Many, many years ago.
Give me the shortened version, please.
Be patient. Well, when we, the 12 magicians, created the barrier back then, our magic powers were directed and controlled by a 13th magician.
A 13th magician? I thought there were only 12.
Most people who did not experience the early days of the colony believe that. This 13th magician was our leader. All this took place before we were divided into the circles of fire and water. But he left the old camp, which was once the only camp of the colony.
Why did he leave the old camp?
He started to investigate the invocation of undead and magical creatures. Gomez was not the only one who began to worry. Most of the other magicians opposed him as well, and his unholy deeds.
What happened then?
Unlike Gomez, he was no butcher, so he avoided the conflict and left.
Where is this magician today?
He lives in seclusion, in his tower in the middle of the Orc land. That's just about the southernmost point of the colony.
What is this 13th magician called?
His name is Xardas. Hardly anybody remembers the old stories about him. The ones who do just call him the Necromancer.
I'll make my way to Xardas and ask him for help.
He's the only one that can help us now. If he knows no way out or doesn't want to help us,
he will.
There is one other problem.
A problem?
Yes. Over the years, we've tried to get in touch with Xardas several times, but it looks like he prefers to remain undisturbed.
What does that mean?
None of the messengers ever return from his tower. You'll have to find a way to get past his creatures.
Looks like this is going to be interesting. How will I get past his creatures?
If I knew that, I would tell you. I'd advise you to do some research in our library. Maybe you'll find something in the old books about the strengths and weaknesses of magically invoked creatures.
I'll rummage through the library, and don't worry, I'll be back.
May you return in one piece.
Hello.
I met Diego and Milton in front of the old camp.
That's good news.
They want to meet you and Lester at your usual rendezvous.
Thanks. There's nothing more valuable than good friends in troubled times like these. You're almost one of us by now. You're reliable.
What have you got planned now?
Our entire defense strategy will have to be changed. That takes time. Until Lee and his people are ready, I'll join Cord's Provisional Guard.
Are you planning a counterattack?
Not yet, but the day will come. If ever you're looking for me, start here and walk towards the mine. I'll be on guard there.
Dobroš, chcem sa ešte zastaviť za Lím. Mali by sme predieť knihovňu. Aby sme vedeli, ako bojať proti nejakým stvúram, či čo. To je asi knihovňa. Táto knižka mi veľa povedala. Knižek je tu dosť, ale čo mi pomôžu. Žiadne mi nedáva, že nejaký pokrok. A tu bol nejaký ledový golem. Dobre, sú to blbosti. Poradíme si nejako ako vždy. Idem za Lím.
Hello. The old camp has banned me. I'd like to join you.
You've done much for our camp. I can make good use of men like you. Let's keep it short. Welcome to the new camp, mercenary. Here, take some armor. Good that you're here with us.
I need better armor.
You'll first have to earn your armor. Apart from that, they don't come cheap.
Give me the heavy armor.
This armor is the best piece you'll ever get inside the barrier, and believe me, it's worth the ore.
Dobre, to sa mi začína páčiť. OK. Not bad.
Yeah, there was a time when things would have gone. Rely on somebody.
Dobre, takže teraz by sme ešte mali ísť za Lestrom a informovať jeho. A nemám manu. Ja viem, mám také lekvári a my tak ich moc nepotrebujem. Pečka. Je na svojom obvyklom mieste. Čo budem musieť hľadať niekde inde. Nie je na svojom obvyklom mieste. Troška mení situáciu. To je otázka, kde ho mám hľadať.
I wouldn't like to be in. I thought that had been.
Ešte súdruh hore by možno vedel poradiť. Či náhodou nevidel Lestra, alebo to nebude. sú iba devky. Búva Iberion. Dobre, takto sme si moc nepomohli.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Xardas by mal byť v strede mapy. Tu je za buriny. V strede mapy. Niekde. Predpokladám, že to bude niekde na tom juhu. To bolo, z sme prišli. Mohli mi to poznačiť, že Xardasov tábor.
That wasn't very clever.
Mám taký pocit, že lestra tu nenájdeme v tomto tábore.
People always talk.
Ale skúsil som to.
There must be something about that story after all.
Dobre, tak keď tu není, budeme sa musieť vydať na cestu za Xardasom. Kde nájdem Xardasovú väžu? To príde mi to ako tam naľavo, keby to bolo. Tam asi. Alebo úplne tam dole. To mi tiež také príde, že... No nič nepozrieť tam úplne dole. Snažím sa zariť v pamäti, keď som hral ešte Gothic pred tými veľa rokmi, kde približne bol Xardas. Ako jediné, čo si viem spomenúť približne, tak tam boli nejakí golemovia, sa mi zdá, ktorí ho chránili tú väžu, ale... Čo ďalej, to netuším. Tak ďalej to sa tam v podstate dostane, keď som šiel rovno, ne? No to je úplne hore, keď som šiel. Som si takto. Čo tam bude? Nezdá sa mi, neviem. Nemám takéto veci, keď nemám žiadnu navigáciu. Kde mám ísť? Symbol. Možno Milton mi vedel pomôcť, ale zbytočne by som cestu k nemu vmeral, ak by mi vedel pomôcť. A čo má tu v poznámkach? Dobre, ale neviem, kde je to škretie územie. Uprostred škretieho územia, no. Podľa mňa to bude toto tu. Jo, čo nás zavaroval, že tam nemáme ísť. Tento súdruh. Ale celkom to bolelo. A tak z ničoho nič, keď mi našľaha.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Blázne, ideš takto po mne. Tam búvaj. Teraz asi hore. Ak sa nemýlim. Tam je tá cesta, po ktorej sme išli. Dobre, tu sú škreti, takže celkom znamenie. Neviem, ako ma budú biť. Máme celkom dosť sily. Ale či sme pripravení na škretov? To asi ešte nie. Skoč! Dobre, tak to už ideme mlátiť škretov. Na 3 rány ho dať. Škretieho bojovníka. Začína sa mi to páčiť. Tam je Xardasová väža. Dobre, tak som si dobre pamätal. Cca, že kaďa mám ísť. No dobre, títo kňapavci sa mi nepáčia, viem, že boli v dvojke strašne prepálení. Tieto britvy. Vidím, aká silná je tu britva. Nie je to zlé, ale má dosť životov. Budem potom musieť nakúpiť lekvári, nemôžem na to zabudnúť. Doriť. To som presne nechcel. Tam sa sekol v textúre ten jeden. Poď takto po jednom, poď. Poď si vzadu. Toto čo tu je? Poser košte. Kde sa tu skadiaľ môj zjavil? Som sa zlakol. Čo mi tu robí za stavy? Tak mi kvôli nemu britva ušla. No, dobré, ale aspoň natiahnem jednu. Ešte ostať jeden život. Haló. No kriknem ťa. Nevedel som kliknúť ani jedného. Radšej to uložíme. Z tých chňapavci by mali zľahšie dole. No. To už bolo easy. Čo tu máme? Chvíľku starú, ale tvar. To je kamenný golem, toho by sme mali sundať bez problémov. Kamenný golem išiel ľahko. Srdce kamenného golema. Ďalší ľadový golem. Si ohnivý šíp, by bol najlepší na toto. Ale dám si ten prsten, čo mám, čo som kupoval na manu. Ohnivý šíp mám na 4. Vložím to a vyskúšame to, či to je tak. Čo robíš? Tu som iba 3 ohnivé šípy. Ešte ohnivú kúlu. Dobre. Tak toto fungovalo. Čo mi padli? Ó, to sa hodí. Budem môcť zmraziť nepriateľa tým. To je ohnivý. Mám niečo ľadové. OK. Ten sa rozhodol, že ma ide naháňať. Sa zmrazím tým. Vidíme, na koľko to bude fungovať. OK, to nefungovalo. Budem potrebovať nejaký radový šíp alebo niečo. Týmto to nejde, ale je dosť na takom debilnom mieste, že? No, mám tu iba ľadový blok. Nejde proti nemu, asi ho... Ejha, čo je s peskami? Asi ho neumlátim, mám taký pocit. Úplne mi padli FPS-ka, ničoho nič. Skúsiť to, môžeme, čo aj nejaký damage budeme robiť na blízko, ale... Nie. Tak to spravíme taktikou úteku. Staré klasické. Oh shit. Čo to je za potvoru? To je priateľské či nie?
Hold on, who's talking to me? You are talking to me? How did you get into my head? You are what? The servant of your master? You seem to be a creature from hell. You want me to be silent? I have to talk to your master. Me, unworthy? What kind of test? Ah, I understand. Whoever wants to talk to your master must prove worthy first. Hold on, what was that? The proof? Victory over what? Victory over the elements? Stone? Ice? Fire? Here's the heart of a stone golem. What? Right! Worthy proofs! Missing? 2 are still missing? Is this heart of an ice golem the proof? Duality? The second proof? 1 is still remaining? Mortal? Who? Me? Okay, I'm on my way.
Dobra. Tak to znamená, že predsa budem potrebovať ešte niečo na toho. Čo tu mám za knížky na tých golemov? Kamenný golem nechcem. Ohnivý golem. Pak si pokračujete. Blesky. Dobre, nejaký teleport by sa mi sem hodil. Doprava, to nie. Doprava, doľava, doľava, doprava, doľava. Doprava, doľava, doľava, doprava, doprava, doľava. Doprava, doľava, doľava, doprava, doprava, doprava. Mám tu iba lektvary, sakra. Čakal som, či nejaké spely nebudú. Tu nie sú. Doprava, doľava, doľava, doprava, doprava, doprava. Rovnaká zámka. Sú nugety. Dobre, skúsim ešte raz ten ľadový spell hodiť na ňo. Ak to nepomôže, čo pravdepodobne pomôže, tak si budem musieť nakúpiť nejaké spely do nového tábora. Potom zostrihnem to video. Dobre, nakúpim tam spely, zostrihnem video tú cestu naspäť, aby som sa nikam nemeral. Potom to spojím dohromady. Bo žiadne blesky nemám. Ale ešte to vyskúšam. Dobre, budem potrebovať tie blesky. Tak idem ich nakúpiť a potom dostrihnem to video. Čo na sedmičke. Tu dole bol ten predávač. Ja nakúpim asi nejaké blesky, keďže ľad moc nepomáhal. No, možno nejaký ľadový šíp, nie tieto zamrazovačky. Pozriem, čo tu má súdruh.
Hello.
Tak má tu škreťu seker, čo som predal na chrbte.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Svietím, máš svitku, som zlakol. Kulový blesk. Tam ľadové šípy. Takto 6. Kulový blesk zoberiem. 4. Môžem to robiť obyčajný blesk. Zoberiem tieto 4. Môžem zídu aj do budúcna potom. Aspoň ti predám treš, čo tu mám. Ďalšie sekerky budeš mať. Tak tieto drahé ti nedám, dám ti tie lacnejšie, nech sa mi to troška uvoľňuje miesto v inventári. Je to už som ďaleko. Už ti dávam toho moc. Čo vlastne, ja tu nemám. Dobre. Dobre, tak tuto to stopnem a presuniem sa tam a aby sa strihnem to video, tak sa vidíme za chvíľočku. Dobre, tak som späť. Pripravený so spelmi. Snad zaraz lepšie dopadne. Si nedoplním aj manu. Čo sme kupovali... Kulový blesk, alebo... To sú tie blesky, čo som mal. To je blesk. Skúsime to tým. Keď nám to nejako nefungovalo tým ľadom. Čo ten je nejak neporaziteľný? Niečo mu to ubralo. Mám strašné lagy, keď sa priblíži ku mne. Dobre, chcel by to doplniť manu zase. Mám tu nejaké rastlinky, čo doplňajú iba manu. Nejakú púrinu. Nemusím piť lek tvári. Ľadový šíp ešte môžeme vyskúšať. To by ho mohlo troška zmraziť. Dobré znamenie, že troška sme mu už ubrali. No, super. Konečne. Tak oplatilo sa tá cesta. Nemali sme toľko spelov, neboli sme toto pripravení.
What about this heart of a fire golem? Perfection? I'm worthy? If that's the case, I'd like to speak to your master now. Counter evidence? What kind of counter evidence? A rune? A rune for me? Well, then I'll accept the rune of teleportation as a sign of worthiness. Is your master's name perhaps Xardas? Oh, right, so names are not important. Okay. I'll just assume that this here is the Tower of Xardas. Mortal? Who? Me? Okay, I'm on my way.
OK. Môžem ísť k Xardasom. Čo znamená, že ho mám hľadať kde? Čo je pekné, že ja celý čas ho hľadám. A mám pritom teleportačný kameň celý čas pri sebe. Bože. Celý ja. Ešte mi rozprával ten démon, že teleport. A najprv ho vykradnem. Lekvári môžu byť. Aj tieto lekvári si zoberiem, tak nemusím aspoň kupovať. To k nemu sať ako pevnosť bojard, kým sa k nemu dostanem.
Who dares to disturb me in my studies?
My name is...
I don't wish to know your name. It's insignificant. All that matters is that you're the first person in years to have solved my golem's riddles.
Have there been any other visitors?
Not many. And when they began to annoy me, I confronted them with one of my supernatural creatures.
You enjoy being on your own, don't you? I was sent by Saturus. We need your help. The magicians of water plan to use their big ore mound.
The ore mound is not the solution.
It isn't?
No.
All the magicians of fire are dead. Gomez had them assassinated.
That does not surprise me. Those foolish barbarian butchers in the castle, especially Gomez, were never to be trusted. Caristo and the other magicians elected their own hangman when they helped Gomez to usurp the power.
The so-called sleeper is said to be an evil archdemon. That's what the Brotherhood in the swamp found out. Now the magicians of water believe that everybody in the colony is in great danger.
There is a greater danger than anyone within the barrier could possibly imagine.
If the explosion of the ore mound doesn't avert the great danger...
Forget the ore mound. Its power won't open the barrier. If Caristo and Saturus hadn't wasted their time fighting over foolish and vain issues throughout the past years, they'd all know what I know now.
Which is?
None of the 12 magicians ever stopped to wonder why the formation of the barrier got beyond their control, or why it assumed such gigantic proportions.
Did you find out why that happened?
Well, one thing is certain. The answer lies deep beneath the Orc town.
The Orc town?
Orcs are not animals, as many people think. Their culture is as old as the human culture. A few centuries ago, 5 Orc shaman invoked a very old archdemon, which they hoped would give their clan the power to defeat their enemies.
This archdemon, was it the Sleeper?
The Orcs gave him that name much later. But I won't tell you why they did it, or why they are now terrified by this supernatural creature.
Why not?
I believe you could be... No. To be really sure, you'll have to perform another task.
Which task?
Listen carefully. The Orcs have exiled one of their shamans from the town.
Why have they exiled him?
The dying Orc warrior was no longer able to answer that question when he was interrogated by one of my demons.
What does this Orc shaman have to do with my task?
He'll tell you the rest of the story about the sleeper.
An Orc shaman is hardly likely to be keen on talking to me.
Do you want me to help you or do you not?
Well, yes, but...
Then never question my words again. Find the shaman. He's not on good terms with his brothers in the Orc town, so he may listen to you, before turning you into a living torch.
Very comforting. Where is this exiled shaman?
Go to the old citadel in the east. You can't miss it. It's on top of a high mountain, which can be seen from a distance.
Can you just enter it?
They call it the old citadel, but there's hardly anything left of it other than the foundation walls. It's been a ruin for many decades.
I will get the answers from this shaman.
My servant has already given you a teleportation rune for the pentagram 1 floor below. That will make it easier for you to get back here later.
I'm seeking magic knowledge.
Sa hodí tam zmenšiť nestúru. Si radšej zoberiem tie 2 spely. Môžem popredávať všetok tento trash, čo tu mám. Veru, nie je ho málo. Je to ešte 1000, aha. No, je to ako darček odo mňa tých 9, idem to už šprtať. Dobre. Ja si myslím, že pre tento diel to bude všetko. V ďalšom dieli ideme hľadať potom morského šamana. Ak sa mi videjko páčilo, kľudne tu nechajte like, komentár, ja som rád za každú vašu odozvu a prajem vám ešte pekný deň a vidíme sa pri ďalšom videu. Tak ahojte.